Hello everyone and welcome back. This is Commander Curses, and in this video I show myself completing a mission that I pick up from the Pilots Federation, and I'm exalted, playing too much World of Warcraft. I'm allied with the Pilots Federation, so I get some pretty good mission offerings, but I managed to make 3 million credits in just about an hour and a quarter worth of gameplay. So this video is just showing my process of doing that mission. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope it's informative about the new mission system in Elite Dangerous. And speaking of missions, what kind of missions are available for a ship of my class? So I've got a 1.6 million credit reward for a trip out to HD 148937, which is 1,300 light years away. That's going to be a pretty long trip. On the other hand, I've got these lower rank missions which are only 11 and 12, but that's 700,000 credits and 400,000 credits, plus some rewards and commodities, which is pretty good money. They're all Horizons. Is that Horizons or is that a planetary landing? Anyway, and this is 2.9 million for only 2 stops, one at Lave and one at Hipparchus 111755, which is only a 57 and 149. And if you look at the mission, it's only 3 passengers, so you could in theory pick this one and another one up. Alright, so if I decide to do this, I have to transport a rich tourist. The passenger does not react well to danger, and hull damage will dramatically reduce passenger satisfaction. They're laid back, so delays don't worry. I've got 10 hours to do the mission, so they're not going to eject anytime soon. Load target value, they're not likely to be sought. Neutral, performing illegal actions slightly reduces satisfaction, and are demanding. So you get a rating when the passenger is on board, and if they get annoyed enough, they will eject and you fail the mission. So I'm going to pick up this one. I have to go to the History of Lave beacon, the Hipparchus 11755 visitor beacon, and the Bravo Delta 74C. They didn't show that in the initial one, but that's only 123 light years away, so maybe that's why it's 3 million. Anyway, I'll pick the cabin. They can go on my first class cabin, just because, or I can put them in my luxury cabin. No, first class cabin. Alright, and now I don't have the requirements for this one for some reason. But anyway, let's go do that mission, and we will catch up on the way. Okay, so I've got a mission critical message from Lawrence Vasquez saying that he wants to go to the planet Lave. I cannot choose which order I do the quest in, it's just what he says. So I'm going to head up to Lave, which is only a short distance away, if the server will load the map. It's just up here. So I will click 57 light years so I can get there in only 4 or 5 jumps, so let's go.
Ship detach complete. Departure authorized.
It's only NPC. So I'm in Lave, and in the navigation pane there's a mission beacon on planet Lave, so I'm going to head to that and see what happens. So I'm coming in. I can't get too close to the planet, but hopefully old passenger is having drinking in the sights. So it says here in the side panel I have to go to the History of Lave first. So that's Walden's dictatorship. Yeah, so read the quest. History of Lave is there. I will make haste. And here I am at the tourist beacon. There's a few ships around. Another beluga, a hauler, 2 belugas and a hauler, and I'm crashing into the beacon a little bit, but you know, just gives them a good view.
Incoming mission critical message.
And now got another message, 2 of them. The History of Lave, that's the tourist spot. So you can pause the video and watch this if you wish. And Lawrence Vasquez. Continue to our next stop, the Hipparchus 111755 visitor beacon. Rightio. Where is that? Zoom out. Oh, my mouse pointer's gone missing. Here we go. So that's all the way down here, 180 light years away. I should be able to make that on a single tank. Not quite, because I'm not quite full, but nearly, so I should be able to scoop enough fuel on the way to actually make it. So let's go. So that leg has taken me about 10 minutes, maybe 12 minutes to get.
Drive charging.
So I've arrived at the destination for the second, but I do not see the quest icon anywhere. And I suspect it's around this star here. So I'm going to head out there and see if I can find it. I believe that it's like the, you know, the wanting commodities or the combat zones. You don't see them unless you're within 1,000 light seconds of them. So maybe I'll zoom past the planets on the way and see if I can find them. I'll be back. Alright, I found it around the first planet, the first gas giant of this the star. Didn't have to travel 33,000 light years after all. I wonder if the quests are a little bit buggy at the moment. Oh, it might be on the planet's surface. But the navigation pane doesn't actually show the quest marker next to the beacon. So I wonder if it's maybe only the first one shows the quest marker or something weird. Anyway, I've got to land on this planet because that's where the beacon is. I can understand why this might be a place for tourists to see. It's a brown planet with green ridges, and the beacon's at the bottom of one of these green canyons, so that's pretty cool. Might turn up the right way.
Incoming mission critical message.
So here's the beacon, and this is the right spot, even though it doesn't have the mission marker. So we'll just go a bit closer to it and have a look at it. I'm gonna crash. Oh no! This is a very heavy ship. So this is what the beacon looks like. It's kind of like the beacon in space. Anyway, let's look at the mission critical message. So now I've got to go to Bravo Delta 74526 visitor beacon. This is what this says. Lovers repose within the side of the gas giant's glorious ring system. Oh really? Well, I better look for the gas giant's glorious ring system then. Oh, hitting the ground a little bit. Yep. Not visible. Somewhat of a shame. Maybe that's what Lawrence's plans were all along. Alright, where's the next mission? This has been now 33 minutes since I started the mission, so where are we going to? It's quite a way up.
Scan detected.
200 light years away. I'm getting scanned by something, probably a system authority figure. I need to refuel on the way. Class 4 scoop. Oh no, I'm getting attacked. Oh no, it's just I don't have any cargo, so they're not going to attack me onwards. I'm not gonna. I'll spare you the sight of me refueling for 10 minutes. Class 4 scoop is pretty.
Frameshift drive charging.
Caution, decrease speed.
So I've arrived at BD 74526, and there's no sign of the old tourist beacon. So the closest star, the next star is the 64,000 light seconds away. So that's going to take me, I don't know, 15 minutes or so to get there, maybe. So yeah, I've already spent almost an hour on the mission, so another 15 minutes. That included one refueling stop, because 128 tons of fuel with a class 4 fuel scoop is pretty, yeah, it's pretty bad, pretty long time. So the visitor beacon popped in, just about 1,000 light seconds away. It's in the second planet of the second star in the system. It looks like it's orbiting the the planet, rather than being on a planetary surface, so let's go check it out. So the visitor beacon appears to be orbiting either an ammonia world or a water world with rings and a resource extraction site. That's pretty neat. Someone must have submitted that for a tourist destination in the recent forum request from Frontier, so that's pretty neat. And let's scan the beacon. Oh, look at that! There's another beluga in here, and a lot of debris. So maybe there's some pirates around.
Mission objective complete.
And
Incoming mission critical message.
there we go. What happened here? Thank you for your hospitality. Please take me back to Jameson. Excellent. And here's the visitor beacon. Oh yes, the ammonia life, that's right. Cool. Alright, back to Jameson. I've done just over an hour in this mission so far. Okay, so we're back at the Jameson Memorial. Here's the passenger lounge. Let's turn in the quest. So, Lawrence Vasquez seeks sightseeing adventure. Hand in your contract. That was for 3 passengers going to 3 different destinations. I got 2.9 million credits, and I took an hour and 20 minutes to do it. So that's about just a bit under 2 million, or a bit under 3 million an hour really. So that's a bit better than I can do on my Python, but the Python costs about half as much. Saying that, with only 3 passengers, you can do that in a much cheaper ship, especially since they only require economy class. So you can do that in a hauler, actually. Well, that maybe only have 2 passengers. But yeah, so 2.9 million for hour and 20 work, pretty good. Alright, so I guess that will be all. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that the passenger mission video was informative and enjoyable. If you have any comments or questions, leave a comment, and if you like the video, leave a like, and I'd really appreciate it. That's all for now. Commander Curse is signing off. Thanks very much, and safe flying.